Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Ready, break.
Going to the air right away, Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Farley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. Now Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Quick slant to Watson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And a short pickup here as they're going to cross the 10 to the 11-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He finds Watson complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So first and 10 now from the 30. Tua sets up to pass it. And complete once again to Watson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. The Chargers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? You can have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Yeah, they held them to well over 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a third and goal. Lawrence will throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because...
There he goes, left side! Touchdown, LA! I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats there. How about this? 22.1 miles per hour. Wow. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Washington offense set to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, Lawrence. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. Toss wide side. This is Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play. He finds his man, complete. That's Burke. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
On third down, Lawrence. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 29, Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Washington. Brandon Cooks with career touchdown number 75. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Tua going to throw. They'll complete this one to Watson. And some space here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Tua now on first down. And Watson has it right side. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him up already in this opening half.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. play of the half. It's Lawrence.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Caleb Farley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the gun, it's Tua. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chargers.
Christian Watson.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. First possession of the second half now for Washington. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Lawrence to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Burke. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Looking to throw again on second down.
Lawrence. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Kamara up the middle. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
To throw again on second down.
Lawrence targeting Kamara, and Kamara's got it on the crossing route. And the Commanders are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2.
Throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Kamara trying again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Alvin Kamara, career touchdown number 136, tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list.
And the Commanders get a bit closer. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
17.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
Stiff-armed him. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Tua.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Commanders are right back in this football game.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2 scored. Still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
A good start to the drive here as it's caught out on the left side. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Caleb Farley.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Washington ready to try again on offense. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Lawrence will try again after the pick six. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. That's complete to Mooney.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. There's Mooney with another catch. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense have other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. Open man, that's the tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 and 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Here's Freiermuth again. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Lawrence going to throw again.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. That's complete right around the 8.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Charger offense making their way back out there. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
On the give, this is Akers.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chargers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Chargers.
DK Metcalf
with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year.
And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. The extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
After the sack on first down,
Lawrence. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Caleb Farley. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Chargers, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2.
felt like trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Fish came to Jonah. Yeah, I'm still independent, ain't sold a million records yet. Used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your